Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What have you two been buying?
Clive's wedding outfit.
Don't tell me it's a monkey suit.
Go ahead, have fun at my expense. Far be it from me to deny two ladies a giggle.
Am I allowed a sneak preview?
And ruin my big entrance on the day? Certainly not.
Oh, I see. Trying to steal the limelight again, are we?
What, from Susan? Never. Wouldn't be possible.
Don't be too sure. The way my dressmaking's going, I'll be lucky if I have a thing to wear.
A nude wedding. Why didn't I think of that?
I thought the machine might give you trouble. Do you want some help?
Oh, do I ever? Thanks, Daphne. You're a lifesaver.
No, I'm a lifesaver. She runs a coffee shop.
Imagine I were wondering if there was anything else we could do to help.
Well, there's really not much else to do. Just the dress. Well, it's going to be very small. The service, that is, not the dress. Definitely not the dress.
It's a pity you're keeping it so private. I think the whole district would love to see you two get married. Surprisingly, he's very popular around here.
Yeah, don't be upset if we get a few gorillograms on the day.
Oh, I feel really selfish. Clive would like a big wedding too.
Yep. Personally, I would like to see us get hitched under floodlights at the cricket ground, live via satellite. We could have the bridesmaids in green and gold instead of boring old white. We could have a World Series wedding.
That's not quite what Madge and I had in mind, Clive.
Well, I just hate to be a wet blanket. It's just, well, it's Sam. I'm not ashamed of him or anything. I just want people who understand it all to be there.
Hey, hold on. I wasn't going to put an invitation up on the notice board.
How many people have been making comments about Sam?
You're right. I can only think of one, Mrs. Mangrum. I think she's even forgotten about it lately. I think she actually likes Sam.
Exactly. You're being much too sensitive.
Thanks, Daphne. I'd love you and Madge to help me with the wedding.
I promise we won't do anything without checking with you first. Oh, hi, Helen. Morning tea time already.
I am a bit early. No, Clive. Susan, I was hoping I was going to run into you today.
Hey, Helen.
Would you mind coming back to the office with me for a while? There are a few things we should talk about.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Well, there's no need to worry about Paul. He's off looking at land somewhere.
Well, okay. But I don't think there's much to discuss. I'll see you at home later.
Suits me.
See you later, Daphne.
Bye.
Bye, Clive.
So glad Susan's letting us help, especially after all the trouble you went to when Des and I got married.
Oh, Daph, it's going to be great.
Do sit down.
I assume this has got something to do with my job. Paul said you'd try and talk me into coming back.
And that makes you nervous?
Yep.
Well, hear me out anyway. I'm not going to try and push you into anything.
Fair enough.
Well, to begin with, Paul had no right to fire you.
I made it pretty hard for him to do anything else.
Perhaps. But you see, when you were employed, as I was doing the hiring, then it was up to me to do the firing, if needs be.
Were you trying to protect me?
No, not quite. Paul was trying to protect himself. You see, he was convinced that because you have a baby, that you wouldn't be coming to work. His attitude was that as I was determined to employ you, then I'd have to be the one to give you the bad news when he was proven right.
You really fought for me to have this job, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And as far as I'm concerned, it's still yours.
I already told Paul I wouldn't come back. It'd only cause troubles.
I'm not so sure. He's beginning to... Well, let's just say that he's beginning to reassess his values.
Well, he did apologise. Everything else about the job's great.
So you will come back? Home James is desperate for you. You know how I hate the paperwork.
You're right. It'd take me just a day to sort out your desk.
Then you will do it.
Yeah. But if Paul starts heavying me, I'm afraid you won't see me for dust.
Oh, well, hopefully that situation won't arise this time.
Maybe.
Susan, you don't still care for Paul, do you? I mean, that isn't part of the problem.
No, of course not. I'm marrying Clive.
Oh, I know. It was a silly question, I suppose. Oh, can you start back straight away?
I'll have to phone Mrs. Kirkwood. I said I'd pick up Sam at lunchtime, but I'm sure she could keep him for the afternoon.
Oh, good.
Sorry, love. Our mechanics are slack enough as it is without having a girl to distract them.
You could always sue him.
He was being sexist. You could get a whole lot of money out of him and never have to work at all.
Hey, you should be a lawyer when you leave school.
Do they make a lot of money?
They sure do.
Then I'll be one. Do you want to ring any more of these jobs?
No, not now. It's too depressing.
All right, then. Let's go outside.
Take it easy, mate.
Shane, what happened?
That's all right. It's just a snake bite.
What, a snake bit you on the eye?
No. It bit me on the leg. But it's all right. It wasn't very poisonous.
Yeah, maybe not. But I mean, at least you were able to describe it, weren't you? Think how sick you could have been if they couldn't give you the right antivenom.
But if a snake bit you on the leg, why have you got a patch on your eye?
Well, it was just my luck. As I jumped back from the snake, I copped one of those blackberry bushes in the eye. Didn't worry me at the time, but I can't see out of it now. Hasn't exactly been my day, has it?
Well, shouldn't you be in hospital?
Oh, I'm all right. Stop fussing. Anyway, Clive's going to come and check up on me later.
Anyway, what are you doing here, eh?
I just go where I'm told.
Scott's job hunting. It's become a national pastime.
Hey, thanks for coming to the hospital, mate.
Oh, no worries. I think I owe you one after that slanging match at the office, eh? Oh, and Kelly, I promise I won't jump to any more conclusions.
Yeah. What about Shane's bike?
Oh, I'll get one of the guys from Lassiter's to pick that up now. In fact, I'll get it organised now. I've got to get back there anyway. I'll catch you later, eh?
See ya. Yeah, well, I better get back to work too.
Hey, you're not going back there by yourself.
Look, I'm not afraid of snakes or blackberry bushes.
You've done enough for one day. Thanks, Kelly. I really appreciate what you did.
What was I supposed to do? Just leave you there?
Come on, let's make some lunch. Lover boy's got to keep his strength up.
I'm bored already.
How about a game? Let's play snakes and ladders. I spy?
Oh!
There's peanut butter.
Thanks.
Oh, you're really quiet today. What happened to Motormouth Morgan?
Well, I was just thinking about today, that's all. No, Charlene, that cousin of yours isn't such a bad bloke once you get to know him.
Are you sure Shane's all right?
Well, he must be. He's still giving orders.
Who to?
Well, he won't let me go back to work on my own.
That's probably not such a bad idea.
I don't want you being bitten by a snake, too. Not you afraid he'll die. Don't kid yourself. You're not that tough. You're tougher than most guys like, though. Only on the outside.
Look, why don't you go and put in a few hours at the retirement village?
Do I have to?
I'm not going to carry you there, but don't forget that you've got to put in 15 hours every week. So why not take advantage of the fact that you don't have to work this afternoon?
I'd much rather stay here and help you.
Well, I don't qualify as a charitable institution.
But old people are so boring.
That is the silliest generalisation I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, they are at that place.
Have you tried to talk to them? The way you walk around with that chip on your shoulder, you'd scare anyone off.
Guys, too, you reckon?
Possibly. What guy'd want to go out with a girl who was going to thump him every time he did something wrong?
No, you're right. Well, for starters, the next time I go down to the home, I'm going to be polite to everybody.
Good.
Oh, Daff, I don't suppose you've got any dresses you're sick of?
Oh, heaps, probably. Why?
Oh, just thought I could put them to some use, that's all.
I'll check when I get home. If you want to use anything before then, we'll just borrow it.
Thanks, Daff.
You're changing your image.
I don't see why I can't go back to work.
Not for 24 hours at least.
You're kidding.
Some people would be grateful to be ordered to put their feet up.
Yeah, well, not me. I don't get paid till I finish the job. Well, I suppose there's one consolation, though. You can't stop Jane from seeing me now.
Oh, no, there you're wrong. My brief is to stop you seeing her.
Oh, good. Will you tell Jane how sick I am? She just might come running.
The Hippocratic Oath prevents me lying about matters medical.
I'm not asking you to lie. Just exaggerate a
I
little.
don't know, Shane. It's not fair getting Jane's sympathy under false pretences.
Yeah, well, it'd be different as one of your schemes, though, wouldn't it?
These are all we could find.
Well, you've obviously got your slaves nicely organised. I'll be back to check on you later.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he'll live. See ya.
See you later. Bye. Good. Now you can get your own stuff.
And I can get to the shops. I haven't got anything for dinner, and I promised Mum.
If you're going down the street, could you call in at Paul's office?
Yeah, I've got to take Lucy there. Why?
Tell Jane how sick I am?
But you're not.
You're as bad as Clive. Can't you bung it on a bit?
No, I'm not going to let Jane get all worried over nothing.
I could talk to Jane for you.
Would you?
No worries.
Make it sound really
But
good,
it'll
like
cost
I'm
you, though.
really sick.
Would you rather I hadn't come back?
Oh, well, it's your job.
Actually, I'm glad you're here. It's a bit scary on my own. I don't know nearly enough.
Well, I better teach you fast, because the minute Paul gets back in, I'll probably be out on my ear again.
He's a bit outnumbered with Mrs. Daniels and the two of us.
Paul's the boss. Don't forget that. He doesn't.
Paul, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, sure.
I've asked Susan to come back to work. Well, I've already reminded you of our agreement. If she's to be fired, I was the one to do it.
Absolutely.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, she does her work more than satisfactorily, and I have no intention of dismissing her.
Good. I was wondering how to get her back.
You want her back?
Well, of course. I asked her, but she wouldn't do it for me.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised that you planned this whole thing.
No, not this time. It's all your fault. Well, you and Dad, well, you helped me get a few things into perspective. And I now realise that I was taking out all of my problems on Susan.
Oh, it's nice to know we oldies are still useful occasionally.
Now I better get things right with the lady in question.
I think I might just go down to the post office.
I'd prefer you stay, Jane. Look, I've never hesitated to reprimand Susan in front of you, so I think it's only fair that you're around while I apologise to her.
You've already done that.
But this time I want to make sure that you accept it. Look, I've given you a pretty rough time and I'm sorry.
I'm back, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm glad.
Well, it's only on trial. I hope Helen told you that.
No, she didn't. It just meant I have to be on my best behaviour, doesn't it?
I'll have to preserve my self-respect somehow.
Can we go shopping before we go to Gran's office?
You just want an ice cream.
I think you should go straight to the office.
Well, I'm hungry.
Lucy?
What's up with you, Shane?
Nothing.
I know.
What are you two up to?
Just go. I'm supposed to be resting, remember?
Too tired for visitors.
Hi.
Oh, wow. What are we all dressed up for?
I'm not. I'm sure Shane will love it.
G'day, Kelly. What are you doing back?
I just thought I'd better check up on you.
Oh, all right.
Is there anything I can get you?
TV guy?
Yeah, sure.
You look different.
What do you reckon? I mean, do you really think so?
Oh, I know. You're wearing a dress. Looks good.
Thanks.
And if you could get those invoices finished, I'd appreciate that too.
No problem.
Look, I meant what I said before. I am glad you're back.
Hi. I need some decisions about the wedding. Have you got time to talk?
Sure. I can stay back and finish these.
Good. I thought we could work on the guest list.
Oh, start writing. There's Madge, of course. Charlene, Shane, the Robinsons.
Including Paul?
Of course.
Now, let's see, who else is there? Knew I shouldn't be interrupting you at work. Hi, Paul.
Maybe I could come over this evening.
Good idea. I'll see you then. Bye.
See ya. Look, sorry to interrupt, but could you get that finished before you go too?
Can't see why not.
Also, we need to talk.
Well, there isn't time right now because I've got to do these.
Well, when you finish, can we talk then, please?
Hi. Daph said you were back.
Hey. Where's Jane?
Oh, she's just gone to the post office with Grant. She'll be back soon. Do you want to wait inside?
Okay. Well, I'll get on with the shopping. See you, bye.
See you. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Shane had to lie there for hours while Kelly went to get help. He didn't know if the snake had gone or anything.
I'm glad it wasn't me.
Snake probably went for its life. Would have been more frightened than Shane.
Shane didn't know that, Gran. He had to go to hospital in an ambulance with the siren going and a patch over his eye.
How come?
Well, he scratched his eye on a bush when he was trying to get away from the snake. He might even go blind.
I'd like to go and see how he is, just to make sure.
Yes, well, wait a minute. Darling, is he still in the hospital?
Well, no, he's at home. Oh, but he feels awful, Jane.
Oh, stop exaggerating, Lucy. Shane is fine. He just needs a little time to take it easy, that's all.
Well, I'd still like to make sure he's okay, if that's all right.
Of course it is.
Great. Thanks, Mrs. Daniels.
Susan, can I give you a lift home?
No, thanks. I've got some things to finish off here.
Oh, well, I don't mind waiting for a few minutes.
No, it's okay, Gran. I'll give Susan a lift home.
All right, then. Come on, darling. I'll see you both tomorrow.
It was great going out with Ron. Never a dull moment.
You were too young to have a boyfriend.
No, I wasn't. Besides, there was a whole gang of us. We just used to get on our bikes and head off somewhere.
No, I did that once.
Once, we used to do it all the time. I'll never forget the night we camped out in the sands pit. We woke up in the middle of the night nearly drowning because the tide had come in.
You were lucky you weren't sleeping on Lilac. You'd probably be in New Zealand by now.
I must be in the wrong house. I heard that Shane Ramsay was on his deathbed.
Yeah, well, I am.
You're all right until she walked in.
Hi, Kelly.
Kelly's just been trying to cheer me up.
Well, looks like she's doing a great job. Think I might leave her to it.
Oh, no, don't do that. Kelly was just going, weren't she?
No.
Yes, you were. Daphne wants you, remember?
He's an ungrateful cretin. Leave you to the snakes next time.
Oh, don't be like that, Kelly. I am grateful, honest.
Sure. See you in the blackberry bushes.
You know, you really don't deserve visitors if you're going to treat them like that.
Oh, I'll make it up to her. I need to talk to you.
Kelly, wait a minute. Did you get all the shopping done like Mummy asked?
What's eating you?
Nothing. What do you want?
Just wondered how you got on with Shane.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, not so good, huh?
But even if I was interested in your stupid cousin, there wouldn't be much point, would there? He can't see past Jane Harris.
Is Jane in there now?
Yeah, so what?
Look, let me dump this stuff at home and I'll come over to your place.
What for?
Well, I thought I could show you how to do yourself up a bit. Shane's a sucker for a pretty face.
Forget it. Don't need any help from a goody-goody like you.
Goody.
So, how much did you pay Lucy?
You found out about that, did you? Not much, but it was worth every cent of it because it got you here.
Yeah, I need to see you putting on an act.
Don't I get any sympathy?
I'm glad to see that it was nothing more serious, but I think it's a lousy trick, pretending you're on death's door just to get me over here.
I thought it was quite smart.
Look, Shane, you've got to back off. You've just got to give me some breathing space.
Move over Ramsay, make way for Young, eh?
It's got nothing to do with Mike. I'm not interested in going out with anyone at the moment. My career's too important.
At Paul's office?
No, not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about that yet. I still might go straight to uni.
I wouldn't stop you.
Maybe not, but it'd be pretty hard trying to concentrate while you bash up any guy that looks twice at me.
You should be flattered that I care so much about you. Anyway, it was Mike who threw the first punch, not me.
That doesn't matter. I think you're a really nice guy and, well, I want us to be friends.
And you don't want any more than that? Nothing more I can say, then?
Goodbye, Shane. See you, Sherwin.
Bye. Just, I'm getting worried. 2 girls have walked out on you in the last 10 minutes.
Right, finished.
I don't think this is a very good idea, Paul, so I'll see you in the morning.
Well, hang on a minute, Susan. Look, I just want to clear the air. Well, it might make life in the office a bit easier for both of us if I do.
I told Helen if you can't handle me being here, then I'll leave.
Well, that's what I wanted to say. Look, I gave you a pretty rough time, and I'm glad I've been given the chance to make it up to you.
I need the job, Paul. That's the main reason I came back.
Is that all?
And because Helen needed me.
Well, I need you too.
You don't need anyone, Paul.
Thought you might have had a bit more compassion than that. Look, when you've had a relationship that's as totally destructive as mine was, it's not surprising I'm wary to get into another one.
Stop using your marriage to Terry as an excuse. You're not the first person to get disillusioned. My relationship with Fred hasn't left me all bitter and twisted.
Yeah, well, maybe you just bounce back better than I do.
There's absolutely no point in continuing this conversation. We both agreed to be nice to each other at work, so it's time I went home.
Well, hang on a minute, Susan. We're not just talking about work here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I happen to be getting married to Clive. Do you think I'd throw that all away on the off chance that you might wake up to yourself?
Yeah.